Hey everybody, FreedomAndForgiven here. This week I'm doing video over parrots and having a newborn and what to do if you want to have kids. Yep, what to do. Now, those of you who follow my social media or who keep track of me on my website, wait, it's not your crush. Know that our daughter just turned 3 months a couple days ago. So, I figured I'd address concerns that a lot of people have. We have them, it's very valid, you're worried about the noise. Is your baby safe around the parrot, a macaw, or cockatoo, more so because that is what we have. You know, just because they can get extremely loud. You know, a lot of people get rid of their birds for good, send friends or family to live until the child's a couple years old or whatnot. You don't have to do that. Now, we had very similar concerns. We were worried about the noise, especially with how loud Phoenix can get. I've said before, Phoenix can be heard 2 blocks down the street when he gets loud. We were very concerned about that. Now, here is the advice I'm giving you that can help you. Our birds are in a very open area. They're in the center of the house. We have an open floor plan. The dining room is actually the bird room. They see and hear everything that goes on. We are constantly interacting with them, you know, both actively and inactively. So, my wife, when Lavender was in the womb, Lavender was always hearing the sounds the bird makes, the loud volumes and everything, the whole time my wife was pregnant. She now, when we brought her home, she will sleep through Phoenix's flat calls, she'll sleep through Lucy hollering. Phoenix likes to throw food out of food dishes and yell in it to hear his echo, and he thinks it's funny, and he'll start laughing. She sleeps through all that. It does not faze her. The only time the birds ever faze her is Rita. When Rita gets vocal, Rita is rarely vocal. She might talk a little on occasion, but she rarely makes any other sounds. But she does have a high-pitched velociraptor sound she does make on rare occasion. When I say rare, I mean very rare. Which when she does that, it does startle Lavender and upset Lavender. All the other noise, it does not faze her. She will sleep. She does not care. It doesn't matter if it's bothering you. It doesn't bother her. Now on the flip side, if my car keys barely jingle or I cough a little too loud when she's asleep, she's wide awake. Put it in my shoe. So it's not, I know some people, oh, she must have messed up hearing. No, that child can hear my car keys jingle from like 20 feet away. Coming home from doing shows late, you know, or walking in the door, my car keys jingle, oh, she's awake. So that is how I suggest and what's worked for us on getting around how loud they are and making sure that your baby is comfortable around noisy birds. Now mind you, you do need to interact with them and be around them while you're pregnant. Some people are, well, more than some, quite a few people are concerned about their bird hurting the baby. You don't get a child, especially a baby or a newborn, that close to a bird. Okay, that's common sense. You're not just going to walk up to a dog and shove a bird right at a dog, or shove a baby right at a dog. Not going to happen. What we have done and what's worked in, Lucy, who's on me right now, has actually been scared of kids for a while. Some kids were mean to her at the bird store, and she used to love kids, and now she's just terrified of them. So she was a big concern. You've seen videos on Rita. Rita kind of freaks out. We had valid concerns that they wouldn't handle it well. They'd start plucking or whatnot, or behavior issues. What we do is when the birds are in their cages or they're on top of their cages, we'll let them see Lavender. Walk around with her, you know, let them see us interacting with her. That helps a lot. Rita does get upset, not like mean upset, but upset because she'll try talking to Lavender and playing peekaboo and everything, and Lavender doesn't say peekaboo back and doesn't play the game back or talk back. That does frustrate Lucy, but it's not an aggression frustrate. Rita, if she's on her cage or on a play stand, she wants to in the furthest corner. Now, mind you, we also take the birds around Lavender when she's sleeping, playing on her mat toy, my wife's feeding her. Where did my shoe? And in that instance, Rita is perfectly fine. She's very intrigued. She wants to see, wants to know what's going on, as does Lucy, Phoenix, and Gizmo. They want to see her. They want to know what she's doing, what's going on with her. They are interacting with her, even though it's safe and at a distance. They're interacting with her and starting to accept her as part of the flock. And that is very, very important that they accept her as part of the flock. It is important with any child. It is going to be easier for you to take a bird that has been traumatized by children, by neglect, abuse, what have you, and get them to accept your child from a newborn on than it is to bring one in your home and try to rehabilitate it. They get to see that child grow more, and they get to see it grow as part of the flock. So they are going to be more accepting, and it'll be different. In turn, it'll help them with other children. So a lot of people get rid of the birds. You don't have to get rid of your birds. You don't have to send them to live somewhere else. Pardon me. And it's very simple things you can do. Yes, it can seem overwhelming, especially for first-time parents. Honest to goodness, it has been 11 and a half years since we had a baby. So going back to a newborn is kind of like new parents all over again. We had to learn some of the new parent rules. At first, the birds didn't get out like we normally let them out, but you're, sleep deprived, running to the doctors for the baby and all that stuff. It wasn't, we didn't want to, it was, just a short period of time, which you need to understand, being a parent and owning parrots, that is not everyday life the rest of your life. Things will calm down and chill out and things will go back in the flow. Lucy's enjoying trying to eat my pants right now. So you don't have to get rid of your parrots. You can make it work. It is very easy to make work. You just have to do safe interaction with them and the child, and also interact with them while you're pregnant. Now, I will say some birds do get nervous when you're pregnant. Rita, the more my wife showed, the more Rita was scared of her because Rita thought she was egg bound. So sometimes, but you still need to be around them and let them see you. It is very important. As the birds are in a flock for life, you're part of their flock, the baby will be too. It can work. It does work. It's not complicated. It's nothing like that. Now, mind you, we have two rescues. Phoenix and Rita are rescues. You guys have heard Rita's backstory. So it's not like we had some happy-go-lucky, hunky-dory birds. Phoenix has had socialization issues and scared of a lot of stuff. We had to do a lot of work with him. Nobody knows really what happened to him or his backstory. So it's not like you have to have perfect birds you've had your entire life. It is doable. It is not difficult. It does take some patience and it does take some effort on your part, but it can be done. Pardon me. If you like my videos, please like, subscribe, share. I have different categories of videos. I, of course, do them on birds and several other things. I try to get new bird videos up every Monday. I do apologize, I haven't had them up for a while between having a baby and I had a stroke. It was kind of difficult, especially with all the rehabilitation and stuff I had to go through. So please like, share. You have any questions, feel free to comment. I will answer them the best of my ability. If I don't believe I can answer your question correctly, I'll let you know, and maybe I can help you find someone who can better answer the question for you. Also, if you can check out my music, I'm on Spotify, Rhapsody, Deezer, iTunes, Amazon, Apple Music, all over the internet. Look up Freedom and Forgiven. It's what I do for a living. It's what helps pay for the videos too. So give a listen, give a like. You like some songs, go ahead and download them. Greatly appreciate it. Till next time, never give in, never give up. Peace.